Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to share with you a haul of a few different things that I've picked up recently. It is mostly like homeware kind of stuff with a few beauty things, like a few by my standard, but we're not talking anything super exciting, just a few little things that I've picked up. But I have a bunch of stuff that I've been doing that thing that I do where I put stuff in a bag and say, I'm going to film a haul on that. And it sits there and it sits there and it sits there and it sits there. And then eventually I just go, oh, for God's sake, I've got to film that haul. This has been happening for about 2 months. I last filmed on the 26th of May. Today is the 26th of July. So I'm looking at my watch for that. So it's, yeah, it's been a while since I filmed. I suppose as I looked at my watch, and I don't think I've mentioned this before, I will mention this. This is the 2020 Apple Watch Pride strap, which is a silicone strap. Last year it was one of those woven ones and I don't like those, but I got this after seeing Christina Brawley talk about it. I think she mentioned it on Instagram, and it was like I knew I had to have it immediately because I only wear the silicone straps with my watch. I don't like the fabric ones and I don't like the leather ones, but I saw this and had to have it, and I have a Pride face on it as well. Not that I can get, there you go, you can just see that there. Nonsense expensive. Apple Watch straps are like the official ones are kind of spendy, but it's beautiful and I love it and it makes me happy, so I got that. What do I talk about next? I've got a couple of clothing type items that I'm going to very briefly show you. I'm not going to try them on for you, but I will show you, and I'll throw a hanger on the floor. Oops. This setup isn't really perfect for like showing clothes, but I'll do my best. So it's all tops, and all from Marks and Spencer's as well. So this is loungewear type stuff because at the moment I'm working from home and so I'm wearing a lot of loungewear. So this is just a regular like round neck tee in like an oatmeal colour, and it says in gold, not inscription, embroidery there, vacay every day. Very cute. It was a £5, so I had to. It's that kind of, I don't know what they call this material. What do they call this material? It's that really, really soft jersey. Does it tell me? Will it tell me? Oh, okay. This is 95% viscose, 5% elastane / spandex. So it's got a little bit of stretch to it. Not that it needs it because it's, you know, it's big and slouchy, but it feels really, really, really soft. So super nice. £5 Marks and Spencer's in the sale. At the same time as that, I got this again. Let's take the hanger off. Put that on the floor. Same sort of material, also a £5. Same style of shirt as well, so kind of slouchy, short sleeve, and it says Aloha. What am I doing? There we go. Aloha in gold on the front. So again, loungewear for working from home. And then lastly, I actually got this today because I went into the store and looked at clothes rather than just buying more Percy Pigs. This was £7.50. Yeah, £7.50, and it is made of, I don't know, but it is a camel and black polka dot jumper, which I just thought would be nice for autumn with. Actually, in my brain I styled an outfit. I was thinking in autumn, skinny jeans, knee-high boots. I thought that would be cute, so I got that. Also in Marks and Spencer's, I got these. This box is empty, but I have another one. If you go into Marks and Spencer's food hall and they have these, and you don't have a nut allergy, I can highly recommend the truffled pecans. They are half pecans, covered in chocolate truffle, dusted in cocoa. They're on sale at the moment, which leads me to believe that they are possibly being discontinued, but this box, which is 120 grams, so tiny box really, is currently on offer. I think it's half price for £2.50 instead of £5. They're good enough that I think I might pay £5 for them, but I'm happier to pay £2.50 for them, so if you can find them, worth a go. Next thing, also from Marks and Spencer's, is this guy. I realised at some point in the last couple of months that the bedding that I use currently I have had for 8 years. I bought 3 sets duvet covers and pillows. Duvet covers? Duvet covers, get the words out, Beth. I bought the 3 sets in the same pattern but different colours. So I have like a maroon, a teal and like a tan set that's like stripy. I bought those from Marks and Spencer's in the sale after Christmas 7 or 8 years ago. It might have been 2012, it could have been 2013, I'm not totally sure. And they're fine. They don't really need replacing. But I saw this. It was 30% off and it was too cute not to. Look. Look. It's tigers. So full price £22.50, on sale for 30% off a couple of weeks ago. I had to. And it feels nice. It feels like it says on the front that it's easy iron and it has stay new technology. I don't really know what stay new technology is, and it won't ever get ironed, so how easy to iron it is irrelevant. But I got that and it's cute. The next couple of things I got are both from Amazon. One of them is sort of tricky to show you, and it's making me annoyed, irrationally so. Let's try that. So, I saw somebody talk about these on Instagram and decided that I would get some. So these are, if I lean all the way back, you might just be able to see, they are kind of storage bags with handles on the sides. They zip around at the top and they have a clear panel at the front. I have all kinds of stuff that can go into that kind of storage. I have coats, I have jumpers, like Christmas jumpers, Christmas cushions, all of the Christmas madness that I hoard can definitely go into storage like that. And so when I saw, I can't remember who it was, but I saw somebody talk about them on Instagram and she said she got them from Amazon, and so I went to Amazon and I ordered them, and so I'll leave a link below. They were relatively inexpensive, definitely less than £20, maybe less than 15, and you got 3 in the pack, like a big one and 2 slightly smaller ones. So yes, kind of in an odd way looking forward to organising some shit, because there's quite a lot of shit that needs organising. So yes, got those. They come in a couple of other colours as well. I think I just went with the grey. Something else I got from Amazon, which is a bit of an odd one, but I'm going to include it because I got it, are these. These are DL style, so envelope style plastic wallets. They come in a pack of 5. You couldn't buy them on their own, I don't think. I always used to have these. I used to always have a couple in my bag, one to hold expense receipts for work and another one that I used to keep like coupons and stuff in. Obviously I'm not going anywhere at the moment, so I don't really have expense receipts, but I'm sort of working on the principle that at some point I will need to go back to the office and therefore I will have expense receipts again, and I hope to go shopping again, and so there'll be coupons again. And so these are just really, they're just useful and they're inexpensive. So I got some. Again, I'll leave a link below, just in case you need plastic wallets and needed a recommendation for them. I don't imagine that's the case, but just in case. The next thing I'm going to talk about is something I'm really, really excited to have. During the lockdown, let's start this sensibly, during the lockdown, a lot of the type of content that I watched changed. Partly because a lot of the people that I would typically watch aren't uploading as much. Partly because my interest in makeup has, I'm not going to say waned, because I'm still interested, but my field of vision has narrowed, let's put it that way. At the moment I'm not really seeing anything kind of new or interesting or exciting. I'm very interested in what Charlotte Tilbury has going on at the moment, and I do have a partially filmed haul which is ridiculous, which I'm going to add some more stuff to. I have 5 things sitting that I need to film a haul of, and I'm actually waiting for another thing to arrive as well. So there is going to be a ridiculous bullshit nonsense Charlotte Tilbury haul coming up, because over the lockdown period I've bought a lot from the brand. That's kind of all I can say really. But generally a lot of other makeup that might have grabbed my attention in the past isn't. Like a good example, the Urban Decay, what is it, Naked Ultraviolet. I have every other Naked palette, all of them. And there is a time where for me, when Urban Decay released a palette, I would have gone, oh my god, I need it immediately. And I saw that and I kind of just went, it's been done though. Because everything has been done at this point. And so, which is no different than with the Charlotte Tilbury stuff. to say that, you know, of course I realise, you know, there's nothing that I've bought recently from Charlotte Tilbury that I probably don't already have in my collection, just from different brands and different packaging, so I get that. My point really was the, oh my god, it's amazing, new and shiny, it's wearing off a bit. It is wearing off a bit, and so that decay palette was an example. There was a time where I would have just had to have had it. No question, 100%, had to have had it. You know, great, the purple palette, meh. So my mindset's kind of shifted a little bit. So, all of that's to say, I found some other different channels to watch during lockdown, during quarantine, or whatever you want to call it. One of which is called, I'm going to pronounce it wrong, Zhang's Chinese Food Workshop. I'm going to leave that channel, as well as Chin, who is one of the people who creates the channel. I'll leave his personal vlog channel link below as well. So Zhang's is run by Chin and Chu, who are, Chu is Chin's mum, so it's mother and son team, who run Chinese takeaways. So their channel is teaching you how to make Chinese takeaway food. And it's a really important distinction to make. It's not traditional Chinese food, it is Chinese takeaway food. It is the type of Chinese food that you're going to get from your local takeaway or your local chippy that also does Chinese. It's takeaway food, which is very different than what you'd get in a traditional Chinese restaurant. They released a book. I pre-ordered this a couple of months ago, and it just came in this week, which is really, really exciting because I love supporting the ventures of creators that I follow on YouTube. I love to do it. And Chin is, he has like the work ethic, my god, he works like a dog. So they have the food workshop channel. During the quarantine, whilst also running a takeaway, he was vlogging daily. Just because I can't film one video every month, and there he is doing one every day. He's a really fun guy, he's straightforward. He will tell you how it is without any question. Like, he's that guy, but he's got this like incredible work ethic. He's really kind. He has probably the strongest moral compass of anybody I've ever seen on YouTube. Like, he is a person who wants to do what's right. I fucking love that in a person. I really, really love that. And so it's been really cool to kind of get to know him, because I've been commenting on the vlogs. They do a really fun, he and his fiancée Lydia, who is an absolute sweetheart, they do it's like a virtual pub. So on a Sunday night, they do a live stream, and then there's a group of us who are like regulars in the chat, so I'm getting to know other people in the chat, and it's just nice. It's just been a really, really nice thing to have once a week where you're kind of socialising and just getting to know new people, and it's been really cool. So all of that's to say, I bought the cookbook. I will leave a link below to Zhang's Food Workshop, to Chin's channel, to their web shop where you can buy the book and you can buy the ingredients that you need to make the stuff. Part of the problem that people will have is they'll follow the recipe but they won't buy the exact ingredients, and if you don't have the exact ingredients that a Chinese takeaway has, stuff won't be the same. So I have that, and I'm so stoked to be supporting them. Okay, what else do I have to talk about? Let's talk about this little gadget. Get the noise out of the way. I have downstairs in the kitchen, oh my god, look how bad my roots are. That, my friends, that's 5 months. No, 4.5 months. It'll be 5 months when I finally go and get reblonded. Where was I? Okay, so in my kitchen downstairs, back to the point. I have an espresso machine, an espresso coffee machine that takes the regular size pods, not the new Virtuo one, which is the bigger pods. I have the original smaller pods, which I bought because I thought that if I had a coffee machine at home, I wouldn't keep buying coffee in Starbucks. Lies. Nonsense. The main frustration I have with the Nespresso machine, which is not really with the machine itself, and the problem is actually mine, is the frequency at which I go through pods. Because, so let's go back to the beginning. The pods cannot be put in your normal recycling because coffee grounds would go with your garden waste, your compost waste, and the aluminium of the pod would go with your metal recycling. So that means that your options are put them in the bin, which is obviously not ideal, Or you can get, from Nespresso, you can get recycling bags, and you fill the bag up, and then once it reaches a certain level, you can put a label on it and you can ship it back for free, and then they recycle it, which is great. Except that I haven't yet, in the 3-4 years of owning this machine, been able to fill that bag up before some of the pods in the bag started to go mouldy. Now, I'm all for saving the planet, but I'm really not super keen on the idea of having a bag of moulding coffee pods in my kitchen hanging on the door, which is where they are. So I found this. So this is from Dualit. Dualit make a bunch of different kitchen, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say gadgets. Gadgets isn't right, but you know, kitchen appliances, that's the word. Toasters, kettles, that kind of thing. They made this. So this is a Nespresso pod recycler. So what you do, so it has 2 parts. You catch it, you put the pod on there. Inside you can see like a little post. You put that on there, you squish it down, and what it does is it dumps the coffee into here, so you can put it in your compost or your, you know, garden waste recycling. It leaves the aluminium part on the top. You can then rinse that off and throw that into your metal, you know, your tin can recycling. No more keeping like bags of rotting coffee pods in my house. So this is an awesome, awesome little gadget. Relatively inexpensive, I think, maybe £15. And I haven't tried it yet, but I am excited at the prospect of not having rotting coffee pods in my kitchen. So what I also love is it looks like a pod. That part. Oh man, reflexes. Yeah, it looks like a pod, which is so cool. So yeah, have that. I'm excited about that. It's an odd thing to be excited about, which I think is possibly a reflection on my age. The last thing I'm going to talk about, I know I said at the beginning that there were going to be some beauty things in this video, but actually I think I might... No, I'm going to do it now. Never mind. Ignore me. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 more things to talk about plus this. So this was a fun little thing that I got just because I was sort of interested. This is... there is a very fancy skincare brand called, I think it's Augustinus Bader, possibly Bader. I don't know if you can read that. There we go. It's a skincare brand that makes nonsense expensive moisturisers and also did some products with Victoria Beckham. I don't know how I stumbled across this little snippet of information, but they were doing an offer, a deal, where you could get two tubes of hand sanitizer that they'd started to make just for the cost of postage, which I think was £3.95. And so I decided that I would get it. It's sort of hard to be excited about hand sanitizer. It's fancy hand sanitizer, but I got it. It took a really long time to ship, but it was sort of free. So I think it took the best part of 8 weeks. I ordered this towards the beginning of lockdown, and it only arrived this past week. And you get no communication from them. So I didn't get an email from them that it was shipped. What I did get was like a courier notification for something that had shipped, and I was like, I have no idea who these people are, because it was a completely different name, like a different company name. So I'm kind of looking at it thinking, oh, pass. So it turned up and it was that. So I have that. I'm actually going to order, I need to do that tonight. I want some hand sanitizer that's spray, not gel. Because I just feel like I might like spray better. So We Are Paradox, who make some hair products, also make a spray. I'm going to order some of that, I think, so we'll see how that goes. Something else I ordered, this was right at the beginning of lockdown and I just haven't, I think it arrived after I last filmed, but it took a while to get here. My favourite everyday perfume is the Atelier Cologne Pomelo Paradis. I love it. It is fruity and sweet and citrusy and yummy, but it has absolutely no wear. Like you put it on and you smell it for a while and then it's gone. Like I might get a couple of hours out of it, but I love the smell so much that I'm happy to go with it. They were running an offer a little while ago where if you bought 100ml, which is there, you got a 30ml plus a case, so that was a kit for free, and you also got, which I don't have to hand, another case in like a pink. Well, there wasn't a choice, it was just in a magenta pink. So I had to chase them to find out what was happening with it because I hadn't heard from them. Customer service is based out of France. Read into that as you will. So I had to chase them. The response I got was very much, you'll get it when you get it, which wasn't ideal, but whatever. And eventually the order turned up, and the free case, the extra free case, was missing. I had to go back and forth with them about this. I had to give them a print screen of my order. I had to take a photograph of the order that I had, which was ridiculous, because if you were trying to claim that you were missing something, you just take it out of the box. Anyway, eventually, after maybe 4 back and forth emails, she said, we're very sorry, we'll send you a replacement. And they sent me a replacement that was actually like a fluorescent pink, not a magenta pink, but by that point it was just like, I can't even, it was free, I don't care that much. It was a sufficiently bad purchase experience that I won't buy from them directly again. I'll just buy from John Lewis or wherever else carries it, because I don't want to, like, it was just, I don't know. It was one of those things where the tone was very much, why are you bothering us with this? And I just hate that in customer service. And if it wasn't such a great perfume, I'd tell them to shove it, but I love it so much. It is the one, if you're not familiar, in the peachy orange label. So I got that, and it was a great deal. Like, to get 100ml and get the 30ml with a case for free is an amazing deal. It was just a bit painful. Something else I have here, which has leaked all over me, that's nice. This is the Ritual of Karma Shower Oil with Intention. This is the Holy Lotus and Organic White Tea scent, so it's the Karma scent, which is kind of summery and light and really very nice. I had the, what is this? I had the gel, the foam gel in this scent, and liked it very much, so I decided I would try the oil, so I got that. Let's stick the shower products, I suppose. I also got this. This was something that came out last year, and it's dirt cheap. Dirt cheap, and I tend to have some when it's out. This is the Nivea Caring Shower Gel in the Love Sunshine scent, which smells the same as their sun cream. So if you like the smell of Nivea suntan lotion, this smells the same as that. So I have that. This is probably going to go in my gym bag for if I ever get to go to the gym again. I mean, they're open, but it's whether I actually go back to them. And then my last thing is the Pixi Glow Mud Cleanser, which you can't really see because of the lights. This is a 5% glycolic acid purifying cleanser. I've had this before. It was on offer in Boots. Boots are doing some like flash sales at the moment, and they had a bunch of stuff that was on offer for £10 regardless of what the normal RRP was. I was really disappointed because I missed out on the Origins Intensive Moisturising Mask, which was on offer for £10. I missed it, but I did get some of this, which was £10 instead of, I don't know, 16 maybe. So I have that. So that is all for now. I hope that was in some way interesting. I realise it is a bit of a kind of mishmash of stuff, but it's kind of what it's like in my head. It's things, you know, going all over the place, loads of different stuff going on at any one time, so it feels very me. Let me think. Okay, so I have a couple of other videos planned, not filmed yet but planned, July favourites, because I have a bunch of stuff that I've been really enjoying. There will be a wax haul from Milo Candles coming up because I bought some stuff from them that will be really interesting. Probably an empties. Definitely the rest of the Charlotte Tilbury stuff that I bought when the second part of that order arrives. What else? Oh, FabFitFun box will be coming soon because I've seen that they're starting to talk about customization, so I guess that means that at some point in August-ish the next box will arrive, which is exciting. Looking forward to that. And that's all for now. I will be back again at some point with something. I don't know what yet. I hope you are staying safe and well. Take care. Remember to wear your mask and wash your hands. And I'll see you again really soon. Bye. I said really soon. It's a lie. I'll see you again at some point.